Is there any prophetic significance to the year 2051? Hi, I'm Soul Esprit. As an author, financial market analyst, and economic forecaster, I'm interested in timelines, how financial markets move according to certain criteria, which I've written about in my book, FRACTAL Trading 2. Over the years, I have been very successful in timing major crash and advance events in the U.S. stock market, and am in fact the only person in the world who has documented proof for having predicted the great crash of 2008, as well as lesser declines such as 1998, 2001, and 2015. This record is unprecedented in the industry. The glory be to God, Jesus Christ. A few years ago, I had an experience that I believe was highly significant in terms of prophesying an event, which the Bible speaks of in several scriptures, for example, Matthew 24 and the book of Revelation. I'm referring to the second coming of Jesus Christ and the salvation of the elect remnant of few true Christians who will remain alive on the earth during and immediately after the prophesied Great Tribulation. Please note, there is no pre-tribulation rapture, as professed by the false church that calls itself Christianity. This is a heretical doctrine, and all those who subscribe to it give evidence of their lack of love for the truth, as declared in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 9 through 12. A revelation was given to me back in 2011, just as I was about to publish my first book titled, When Will the Illuminati Crash the Stock Market? The correlation of these two events is in itself significant. It was during the course of a conversation with an individual who professed Christianity, and the question involved the issue of salvation of the saints, whether there would be many or few during the time of the return of Jesus upon the earth. As we briefly discussed the matter, I tried to project the most likely timeline scenario for such an historic event, and was unable to reconcile all the prophecies which are stated in the King James Bible that would be fulfilled before that most significant of all events could take place. I mentioned that the rebuilding of the third temple in Jerusalem must first occur, and also that the identity of the Antichrist must first be revealed. At that time, in 2011, there were no indications for either of these criteria, but since then the temple reconstruction has moved forward to the point where it is only a matter of the Islamic mosque still remaining on the Temple Mount, and then the temple is prepared to be revived. As for the identity of the Antichrist, there is still no definitive clues as to his identity, yet Barack Obama does qualify on many scriptural accounts, particularly in the book of Daniel, where the period of his inauguration precisely coincided with that of the coming son of perdition. Also, his name, which transliterates from Aramaic as lightning falling from the sky, referenced by Jesus in Luke 10:18. In a few minutes, the topic of discussion ended, and I was handed a code which was the answer to this millennial inquiry. The date I received was 2051, and those who are saved will be few. Two clearly indicated responses to a most perplexing question, one that the Bible states no one can know the day or hour, but only the season. For the purpose of the few, the remnant, the elect saints of God, I wish to state at this present time that the season and your translation into eternal paradise is currently 30½ years from the date of this video. Believe it or doubt it, the probabilities of this revelation being a meaningless coincidence are astronomical and cannot be calculated except by taking into consideration that it was a prophecy from God. May the saints hold fast and continue to believe the truth until the end.